Please welcome Mr. Brian Cox.
I hope you're all suitably watered and fed. Are you all here? Good. So we'll get on. Welcome back to the second half of the Sustainable Design Awards. Earlier today, Global Green released the recommendations for a new white paper study on the efficient operation of our buildings. It highlights the benefits of clean energy, smart meters, and smart grid technologies that could save Americans billions of dollars on electricity expenses while dramatically reducing carbon emissions. Educating the public and our decision makers about smart energy solutions is a critical component of Global Green's work. I've been given the privilege to recognize the board members and staff of Global Green. All of them are heroes, and they're present here tonight. These are the individuals who make all this extraordinary environmental work possible throughout the world. It all started 15 years ago with Global Green's US co-founder, Diane Meyer-Simon. A special thanks for her and for her courageous pioneering spirit and determined efforts on behalf of the planet. The next Global Green board members here tonight, please stand when I say your name. Christy Ferrer. Is she here? Robert Buckland. Jeremy Weeson. Cody Horn. Matt Peterson. And Board Chairman Scott Seidel. And now, the Global Green staff in attendance, please stand. Please stand, all of you. All of these individuals and more than 40 staff members throughout the country work tirelessly to protect our planet. Let us show them our appreciation for their incredible efforts. And now, it's my honor to introduce the Chief Executive Officer of Habitat for Humanity, Josh Lockwood. There you are.
Thank you, Brian, for that warm introduction. I am Josh Lockwood. I'm the Executive Director and CEO of Habitat for Humanity here in New York City. I'm so thrilled to be here tonight to talk about our partnership with Global Green. We owe so much to Global Green and their strategic insights into our work that have enabled us to serve low-income families in a more powerful way than ever before. Global Green, as you've heard tonight, is dedicated to creating thousands of affordable green housing units across the country. Walker Wells and Ted Barducki and the great Global Green staff who are at the forefront of green urbanism have helped to make this possible and again have dramatically helped our work. Across the country, over 700 of the thousands of units that they've influenced the construction on have been LEED certified, and 300 of those have been LEED Platinum certified, which as I usually have to tell our Habitat for Humanity supporters, it means really, really green. Thanks to the leadership of Matt Peterson, for 15 years, Habitat for Humanity and Global Green have been partners across the country. And here in New York City, we have an incredible story to tell. We recently completed the largest and greenest multifamily building ever constructed by Habitat for Humanity worldwide, 41 units in Brownsville, Brooklyn, constructed by 10,000 New York City volunteers. And on top of that, with Global Green's support, we recently completed the 50-unit General Colin Powell Apartments in the South Bronx that is now the greenest affordable building in New York State. Thank you. But I could talk to you for lots of time about our incredible projects and the green technologies we use. But for Global Green and for Habitat for Humanity, the work that we do is really about the families we serve. We serve families living in overcrowded, dangerous, and unaffordable conditions. And I have the great pleasure of introducing tonight one such family partner of Global Green and Habitat for Humanity. It's a woman named Candace George. Candace was living in a one-bedroom apartment in Brownsville, Brooklyn. And as a single mom with 5 kids, that was a tough road to hoe. But on top of that, Candace was living in an apartment that had so much vermin that her children came up with names for the rats that lived in the apartment. And beyond that, even more importantly, the apartment was covered in black mold. And that is not only dangerous, but it was actually killing one of her children. Here to share her story tonight, Candace George.
Good night, everyone. I'm a bit nervous, please forgive me. Every time, first of all, thanks to Global Green and Habitat for Humanity, I am living in an affordable, green, safe, healthy home. And I really appreciate that. As Josh stated before, I am a single parent with 5 children, ages 19. She's on her 2nd year at Reed College. 14-year-old, 2 12, and an 8-year-old. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with, it wasn't the best place to live, but we managed. And then Daniel came along. He was born September 2nd, 2002. And when he got home, about 2 weeks later, he started getting sick. I called the city. I thought maybe it's the water. They sent the water kit. It wasn't the water. The inspectors came, and we found out that it was black mold. But we had no place else to go. So we were in that apartment for a while. Daniel was in and out of the hospital. They called it reactive airway disease. They said he had asthma. He had to be on a nebulizer. He was in the ICU. He did a spinal tap. Although he's 8 years old now, every time I revisit the past, it hurts as if it's happening right now. So when I had the opportunity to speak to anyone and everyone that will listen about how important it is to have a clean, green, safe, healthy home for your children to live in, I am humbled by the opportunity to do so. And I am And I've said this to Habitat for Humanity and all the supporters. I don't know all the names and all the faces. And until I became a partner with Habitat, I had no idea how many people took time out, took their resources, how many people were behind the driving force of making sure that our kids grow up safe and healthy. And for that, I thank you very much. The children are doing great. The twins are on the honor roll. Sade has a full ride at Reed. Danny's the smartest kid in his class, and I love saying so. Price is on the track team. And I say all this to just tell you, thank you. Thank you for all your work. I am a product of your work. My children are a product of your work. You change lives, you change families, people that you don't even know. And I am grateful for it. Thank you. Your work is not in vain. Thank you very much.